Good morning, my friends. It's time to reset for my favorite season of the year, summertime. Tell me, do you have any plans for this summer? Are you going to go on any trips or are you celebrating a special occasion? I would hear from you. What are your plans? For me, honestly, there's not much. Sometimes we do quote unquote mini vacations very spontaneously. And one of those reasons is because wedding season is in full bloom and it's very hard for us to take off, like say an entire month of vacation if we have a wedding in between. So whenever we really want to take away a full month from summertime, we have to plan it a year ahead of time or even 2 years ahead of time. And this year we didn't plan for anything because we knew that we were going to get into buying a new house and therefore we needed to be more, come down with our expenses, just make sure everything is aligned and whatnot. So anyhow, friends, I'm going to be using my Korean Body LED light therapy mask. I usually use it at nighttime, but I didn't have time last night to use it, and then today I'm planning to apply self-tan, and that will be later on this evening, so I didn't want to have to deal with the self-tanning and the mask, all that jazz. By the way, I want to give a big shout out to these face towels. They are by the brand Clean Skin Club, and the video is not sponsored. They don't even know I'm talking about it. I actually bought it at Amazon. If you don't know, I do have an Amazon storefront where I keep everything organized in the things that I shop, either for beauty, the home, etc. So anyhow, the way that I have been using my LED mask is with a mixture of the vegan kombucha tea essence by Dr. Circle? I don't remember. And I have been using this product for years, specifically for my LED mask. And then I heard Penn Smith talking about using copper peptide with the LED mask, because both the LED mask and the copper peptides, they pretty much do the same thing to produce more collagen. And if you're familiar with copper peptides, you know that it's not good to use in conjunction with vitamin C. It's also not good to use with tretinoin. So it makes it a little bit difficult to integrate it within your skincare routine, whether AM, PM, unless you kind of like skip your vitamin C or you skip your tretinoin, which is completely doable. I do actually have, my skincare routine is a little bit different every day. I don't use tretinoin. Right now I'm using the prescription one, but I'm not using it every single day because I don't want my skin to get too sensitized. In addition that I have very sensitive skin. But anyhow, so a good way that I found to use the copper peptides is way before I do my skincare routine for the morning or way before I do my nighttime skincare routine while I use my light therapy mask. So first I just go with the vegan kombucha. So apply it all over my face, and I do have the LED neck and decollete mask too. So I take these all the way down here on my neck too. Also my hands. Oh, you know what? I do have the LED mask for the hands, so I think I want to use it today. In addition that I need to change my nail polish. It looks really, really, really good. This is by Light Slacker, but I was trying to open a box, and while I was opening the box, I chipped just this nail, which I'm like, no, you're messing up, because all the other nails, they look perfect. And I had this nail polish for a little bit over, I will say between 8 to 10 days, something like that. So I have to redo them again. Now I do have 2 different copper peptides. I will not use both of them in conjunction. Not that you cannot, but yeah, I will just use one product. The one that I use all the time is a Neon Copper Peptides. This is a holy grail for me, but I have heard so many good things about the multi-peptide copper peptides 1% serum by The Ordinary that I decided to pick it up while I was at Sephora. The main difference between them, the one from The Ordinary, I really like it if I use it for nighttime because it's a little bit thicker in consistency. Take a look like how it, like when you drop, do you see that it just has some, it's not goopy, but it just has some more density. Now check this out, the one from Neon, it's more runny. So you see at the pace that it goes, like bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know, the camera is showing you? Yeah, it's showing you. I'm pretty sure, but that is the main difference. Now I just apply a couple drops or just go directly on my face and then just put it in. That's all what I do. I do my light therapy mask, continue with other things that I need to do, whether it's responding emails, whether it's cleaning the house, vacuuming, doing whatever I have to do. And that's why I usually tend to use this mask at nighttime, because whenever I do it in the morning, I don't need to force myself to do something at home. There's always something to do, but it prevents me to go to my office in the morning. So that's that. I know, this looks like crazy banana. This just takes, I think it's 15 or 20 minutes. If you're not familiar, you are not going to be connected to a wall. You can just walk around, do your own stuff. You can open your eyes, or just if you just want to relax, if it's at nighttime and you just want to lay down, close your eyes and kind of like start shutting down from, I don't know, scrolling through TikTok or Instagram or whatever, you can do so. Do your meditation and then you just turn it on. And then here it shows that you see it has only one or two light. Yeah, just one light on. That means that I have low battery, so I need to recharge it. And then I will do the same thing. Neck and decollete area. And I know you're gonna tell me, Jacqueline, you're gonna take off that necklace. You know what? I'm leaving with this necklace. It is by Ideal. So gorgeous. It shines so much, and it just has been living with me. I think it just adds the perfect amount of shine. It's so beautiful. I love the cut too. It's a new design for them. Marquise, I think is the, well, I don't think the name is exactly Marquise, but it's a Marquise cut. And I don't think I need to repeat this, right? You know how the drill goes, but I do have, I know I'm like choking myself here. I do leave all the details in the description box, like links, coupons, and whatnot. I don't want to flash you, but I need to open this a little. Thank goodness for Final Cut Pro that I can crop whatever I need to crop, so you don't see what you're not supposed to see, because otherwise YouTube will get upset with me. Here's the other one. And I should also recharge this one. Might as well, since I'm going to be recharging the other mask. But yeah, that's all I do. And then I just wait until it turns off all by itself. And that's it. Now to put some clothing away. LED mask is done. I got entertained doing other things. So one, putting away clothing. Two, washing dishes. And even after washing dishes, all the other nails, they look pristine except for this right here. And I need to finish my morning skincare routine. I say morning like this, I mean it's still morning. But the morning is passing super fast. Mom's life, that's how it is. So first I'm gonna use my essence by Tatcha. This is so gentle, super nice. And I'm pretty sure when I'm uploading this video, Tatcha is having a family and friends sale. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's so many brands that they are having amazing sales right now, but Tatcha is one that I will say 100% get on it. Then I go with the Dermatology Vitamin C, E, and Ferulic Acid. I used to use the one from SkinCeuticals, but I became an ambassador for dermatology, so I'm trying their products, and I also have a discount code with them. So here you go. Look at this. It's so pure right now. It hasn't even turned a tiny bit orange, which it will happen. It will turn a little bit yellow. You don't want it to turn too orange, because then you know that it's not good anymore. And I just apply it all over my face. And to be honest with you, I do not have a lot of sensitivity with vitamin C, except for the one from Timeless. That was the one that I actually got really bad sensitivity, and that's why I went back to the one from SkinCeuticals. Also, I love the one from Maylove, but I'm really enjoying this one by Dermatology. It doesn't have, it does have that hot dog smell. I know, pretty gross, but that's kind of like a quality for vitamin C. But the one from Dermatology, I find out to be super easy at absorbing. It also leaves my skin glowy and is rather calming. Talking about calming, I like to use niacinamide every single day because I find that it's extremely soothing. I have two that I use. I mean, one that you know like forever, the one by Paula's Choice. This is 10% niacinamide. I like it a lot better than the 20%. This is super soothing. And at nighttime, I like to use the one from Maylove, Mia 10 Calming Serum. These are so good. I mean, you don't need both. This is the one that I use in the morning, the one from Paula's Choice. Or, let me show you right here. If I'm going for full face of makeup, I go with the niacinamide by Glow Recipes, that Watermelon Glow. It is niacinamide nonetheless. And as you can see, the niacinamide, usually it's a little bit cloudy like, and I just pat it all over my skin. It's really nice. I take everything, neck, décolleté, back of my hands, all the way to my arms. I just cannot be without any clothing when I'm filming a video, so it is what it is. And then I know this may be a little bit extra for some of you, but you know how much I love my La Mer, the treatment lotion, and I like to put it either right after the vitamin C or kind of like at the very end, and then apply my moisturizer of choice. It's just so calming and so good. It does have these beautiful consistency that it just have a little bit of density, but it's not too dense. It's just so luxurious, and I love how calming it is for my skin. Then I seal everything off with my moisturizer. I have been using this one by Tatcha, the Silk Cream. So good. Look at that, friends. Look at that. I'm almost done. But you know what? You don't need a whole lot of any of the Tatcha products. Honestly, they do spread really well. Just there's a few dots here and there. Oh, so nice. I love this moisturizer because it's super thin, so it's perfect for the morning time as we're now in the spring, heading towards summertime. The consistency reminds me a lot to the water cream, where it's truly weightless, but the Silk Cream is more targeted towards the anti-aging process. And then for my neck, I like to use the Dewy Serum. And I know it's a serum, but it's lotion-like. And what I like about it is that it's not as thick in consistency as a typical moisturizer. I just like it a lot more. And after that, I just go with the Tatcha, the Kisu Lip Balm. My lips, and then I just let it sit a little while I change, and then I go for my SPF and whatnot. Don't you worry, I know I need SPF still, but in the meantime, while the skincare is absorbing, I just need to brush my hair, and I'm not planning to wash my hair right now because, like I said, the idea is to get myself done going to 9, and then tomorrow I will be washing and redoing my hair. I just went to my hairstylist a few days ago, and she retouched my roots, camouflaged those white strands. If you're wondering, Vegamore, I've been using these for a while, and now to just brush my hair. So that's that, friends. I thought I was gonna have enough time to change my nail polish, but plans have changed just a little, not much. Just need to do a couple errands really quick, and then I think later on today I will do my nails. I also was thinking to do them, oh well, tomorrow after I take my shower, but you know what, I need to be realistic. I do have a tasting meeting with a couple that are getting married. Oh my gosh, do I remember their wedding day? It's in July. So they're gonna have their tasting. It's gonna be not super early in the morning, kind of like midday, but I need to do more stuff in the morning. So I know like every time that I do my hair, doesn't take me a huge amount of time, but you know, it does take some time. You know how it goes, every minute counts on the day. So that being said, I think I will end up doing my nails this afternoon, and that will be better. That way they are nice and ready for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the same color or do something a little bit more summery-like, a little bit more vibrant. I just got the new nail polishes also from Light Slacker for their summer collection. Some of the shades are really vibrant for me, so I'm not sure if I wanna use something too loud. That's another thing too for me. When I meet with clients, I don't want them to have attention to me, but just rather pay attention to things that we need to check off of their to-do list and get it done. So that's key for me. Going with my hair oil, this has been an OG for years. It's the Invisible Oil by Bumble and Bumble, and this has heat protection and also UV protection, so it protects you from the sun, outside that you can protect you if, you know, I want to go with the brush and the one which I don't need to. I feel like my hair is, you know, pretty smooth right now. I just want to protect the ends, give a little bit extra shine. And the good thing about this oil is that it doesn't leave your hair looking greasy. It's just that good. For sunscreen, I have been using this serum by La Roche-Posay. I absolutely love it. It's an SPF 50. It does have vitamin C. It doesn't have any scent, but it's just amazing. It goes so nice and clear. But because I'm not gonna go with a full face of makeup, I'm gonna be using a tinted SPF. The one that I adore and love for years is the one by Color Science. You know, friends, here, I mean, I'm not talking about viral product or nothing like that. I even have a video that I posted it perhaps like 2 years ago, full face of makeup just with SPF products. Great video. Hopefully you have watched it before. But anyhow, I want to try the one by Dermatology, which I have heard also fantastic things about it. This is the Universal Tinted Moisturizer. It comes with a nice pump. Now, the only thing on this SPF, that by the way is SPF 46, is that it doesn't come in different shades. And another thing, it says Glow Prevent. So is it mattifying? Hopefully it's not, because I don't really love true mattifying products. The consistency is a little bit thicker. Let's just see. Ooh, that's very light for my skin, but hey, we can make it work with bronzer. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of coverage at all, and I know that's very little. I'm just gonna use another little pump right there. Take it here. Put it on half of my face. Okay, that's looking really good. You know, honestly, there's not much tint to it. I thought it was going to be truly tinted. It says Glow Prevent, yet is glowy. I don't know if you can see it on my hands. It is super glowy. And it feels hydrating. There's not really a scent. Tell me, which one is your favorite sunscreen? I'm really not into the search of a sunscreen. I do have so many amazing sunscreens for body, for the face, for absolutely everything that, I mean, I'm okay with sunscreens, but I'm always wondering, because I know there's so many in the market. I have heard so many good things about this one that I'm like, okay, just give it to me. I'm gonna take it close to my eyes. Take it from there. Okay, I have applied plenty, and I can even go with a second layer. I don't think it's heavy or extremely glowy. It looks super pretty, but I also think it doesn't have a true tint, which is great, because that means, and there's not even a white cast, which that means that it could really help for many skin tones. Yeah, I can still see all my freckles. And if you're wondering, in terms of active ingredients, zinc oxide at 12% and octinoxate at 7.5%. I mean, it's looking really nice. You can see my freckles. There's not really, you know, like a lot of coverage. Perhaps if you don't have as many freckle sunspots as I do, perhaps you will find a little bit more coverage, but I like it because there's zero white cast and because it's just pretty sheer. I'm pretty sure it will cater to many skin tones. For the rest of my body, including my neck, decollete, my arms, I like to go with the Super Goop Play SPF 50. And I love this sunscreen too for my children, for every day. It's super, super hydrating. And it doesn't leave a white cast either. You see like how hydrating it is, that's great. I always put a little bit of this sunscreen too on my ears. And there you have it. Okay, I need to change and then I come back to just put a little bit of makeup on. Simple white shirt and now into makeup. I really want to try the new Scott Barnes hack to take away 20 years out of my face. Yeah, 20 years out of your face with this Aquaphor stick. And I mean, if you know Scott Barnes, he has been a Aquaphor fan for years. Like, in fact, to give that glowy dew look, he just used the Aquaphor on a spray. So this to me is not really surprising, but it is finally something new, a new hack. And coming from Scott Barnes, I mean, he is a legend. He actually pretty much invented the underpainting technique way back on the times of the so iconic JLo glow. So I have trust in Scott Barnes. I actually love his makeup line. I don't know why it doesn't get as much hype, but this new creaseless concealer hack, I need to try it because, friends, I do have mature skin. I do have fine lines. I do have hollow and dark under eye circles like no other. I mean, Panda Bear style. Let's be honest, Panda Bear is cuter than this. Okay, these are bad. These are really bad. So let's give it a go. And yes, I'm not using makeup. I'm just gonna use a little bit of concealer and that's it. But let's try it. Believe me, as soon as I saw his video, I placed my order on Target for pickup a month. Could be a good day to try it. The crossfeed, all of that, very generous. And hey, you know what? Aquaphor is really good for the skin, so I'm not concerned about this trick. For concealer, I'm not gonna use my OG concealer, the one that is completely creaseless, that it doesn't move for hours and hours on end. The best concealer of all time, obviously I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use one of my top 10 concealers, one that kind of like fades away during the day, that at times it could crease, is the one by Hourglass. It's a great concealer, but it's not creaseless. 1, 2, 3 dots, 1, 2, 3 dots. Right there. In the meantime, I'm gonna let it marinate as per usual. And I'm gonna do my brows. Brows are done. BK Beauty 506 brush. And I'm just gonna blend this concealer. Okay, definitely give the concealer a little bit more density. And this concealer has really nice coverage too, so I can take whatever is remaining and apply it a little bit on the areas that it's a little bit more red. And I have checked a couple times his video, and I know he used a setting powder. I think it was from Maybelline, and he even said this thing is like iron for your skin. And you know, I do not necessarily like to go with setting powders all the time. It's not my thing. It's not that I dislike them, but I leave setting powders at times for whenever I'm gonna go for a full-on day, or I have like his makeup, right? Like it's a full-on bead, like beautifully done and just a masterpiece, not like for like everyday run out of the door kind of makeup look. So that's one thing to consider. I will apply a little bit of powder though. And I feel I need just a little bit more of the concealer because I need more coverage. Also, another thing that I like to do, and you see me doing all the time, is using my fingers even when I'm applying my foundation, because the fingers is, you know, your fingerprint. So it gives more of like a skin-like effect. And it's not a trick from makeup artists, but it's something that they do all the time. So don't be afraid to use your fingers for this type of application. But let's just apply a little bit of setting powder, also by Hourglass. I like this way better than the new one. The new one is really good for like if you have a large pores like myself for this area, but I really do not like it for the under eye area. While this one for the under eye, it's a lot better. Nice and done. We have to definitely check in a few hours. Okay, next with my makeup look, I'm gonna use Chanel Le Beige in medium coral for the bronzer, and I'm using a Smith 118 brush, if you're wondering. I think I'm gonna stop at Sephora later. I need to go to the post office, and doesn't make me excited. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. For blush, the Forever Glow Maximizer from Dior in the shade Rosy. Favorite. 2 dots on each side. And then I blended with Chanel's 109 brush. It gives me such a gorgeous glow to the skin. I have a few updates on the house and furnishing and all of that. We haven't done a whole lot, but a little. I'm sure to be sharing it with you, what we have done so far in the house. Like I said, not too much. Just a few stuff here and there. They turn out really good. Now the thing that I'm not concerned, but that I really want to address is thinking about hedges for the outside of the house, because it's a neighborhood, so I can literally see the front door and the house of the neighbor, and I just don't like that. I want my privacy. And now that one of the projects is done, I need to get some curtains for downstairs, but I want something very light, gauzy, nothing like too much. And let's see the light through. I like my house to be very bright and white. If you know me, you know me. I love white. I love everything to be super bright. Okay, I'm gonna use as eyeliner Victoria Beckham Beauty Satin Kajal in Cinnamon. Oh my gosh, did I just touch my eye with a brush? Yes, I did. Okay, and I love the Satin Kajals from Victoria Beckham. She does such a great job. They are so easy to apply. And this shade Cinnamon is like a perfect one for everyday use. Nothing new here. Waterline Victoria Beckham brightening pencil. This makeup is really ran out of the door. Mascara Sweet Beauty. This is actually a nice mascara for like, you know, every day. It does separate your lashes nicely. Just make them fan out. It doesn't give a lot of like volume or length. It just defines the lashes. And the brush, it just has so thin combs that it just comes through so well the lashes. So you give the appearance that you have even more lashes, or most likely you do have those lashes, but you don't see them because sometimes they get so clumped. So I really like this mascara for my everyday use. Now let's go for the blush right here. Just gonna top it a tiny bit. I don't need too much though. Just don't wanna go overboard. Highlighter. It's just a burly there kind of luminizer. It looks super pretty. Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk Fair, and I'm just filling in all my lips too. Going with this lip oil with SPF 50 is from Naked Sundays, and it smells so good. protects your lips too because it does have SPF. So this is a fantastic product for summertime. I turned off the light so you can see the makeup. Completely done. Fragrance of the day, Eden Rock by Dior. This will put me definitely on a summer mood. So clean, nice, beautiful, everyday, like amazing fragrance. And I need to put my jewelry on. These little hoops are by Monica Vinager. That, by the way, I do have a discount code with Monica Vinager too, if you didn't know. And then the rest of my earrings are from Ideal. Same as my necklace. T. Davidson, Monica Vinager too. This is my usual typical set. Chanel Coco Crush. And then this new gorgeous pairing. This is by Italo. So pretty. And then my wedding band. And I have it, friends. This is the look. Okay, let's run because I need to get somewhere right away. My back of the day and my Hermes sandals, and let's get going. Post office is done, and now I want to go to head over to Bath and Body Works, and then we go to Sephora. Back from my mini shopping trip, better than ever too. I got something from Bath and Body Works, and also I got something from Sephora. I just didn't want to be wasteful, and I just told the girls from Sephora, you know what, you don't need to give me another bag. I can just use whatever the space I have on this other bag from Bath and Body Works. So let me show you what I got from Sephora. The new Fenty Beauty Soft Leaf Naturally Luminous Longwear Foundation. And I got it in the shade 290. Honestly, I did not remember what's my shade in, oh my gosh, I don't want to destroy the box. But anyhow, you know which one it is. The new one from Fenty Beauty, the one that it's viral, it's going crazy, everybody's talking about it. So that's that. And then I also got the new Cosas blush, and it's called Blush is Life in the shade. I got it in the shade Bliss. They had all the shades, but they didn't have it on display. So I picked up the one that I thought, you know, this will look the best for my skin tone. It looks very, very pretty. I'm gonna make sure to try it, perhaps do a try on of new makeup. So those are the two things that I got from Sephora. And then from Bath and Body Works, they had a new summer collection called the Fresh Amalfi Lemon, and you know that I'm all about the Amalfi Coast, everything Italian. And if you have a smell, what is it? The lemon pound cake. This is not as sweet. It's really, really nice, very refreshing. Oh my gosh, I just dripped a little bit on my pants. Well, that's okay. There you have it. And as I was walking out, I saw this display of lip products that I have never tried before, and I started smelling them because, you know, and I decided to get a couple products. So I got the Banana Bonanza exfoliating lip scrub. Let me know if you have tried it before. It smells really good. It just brings me some sort of nostalgia from my years back in Peru when I was very young. There was this bubble gum that smelled like banana, and it was just so good, and this smells exactly like it. And then the lip mask as well. I got the lip gloss that comes in this little tube. Those are the things that I got quickly. Then I went to the restaurant to eat something, and that was pretty much it. Now let's see if this new hack from Scott Barnes work and if I have no creasing under my eyes. Let me show you. What do you think? I think that my under eyes are looking really good. I mean, it has extended the longevity of my concealer, so Scott Barnes, he's right. It is impressive. It's actually looking really, really good. So thank you, Scott Barnes, for the hack. Definitely, I'm going to be trying it with other concealers and just see how it works. But so far, spot on, Scott Barnes. Obviously, he's the master. Nail polish remove, and now let's treat my hands with the Korean Body Lead Hand Perfector. So this is a full-on machine. You have two spaces right here where I'm going to put my hands on, and you need to connect it to a plug. So this is not like the face mask or the neck and decolleté mask that is portable. And I'm using the same thing for my hands, the vegan kombucha tea essence, as well as the neon copper peptides. This is what I decide on. Gorgeous. It's nighttime and it's time to remove this makeup. But before I do so, let's talk about my nails. I decided for this color. It's so beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It does have a little bit of translucency. It looks just so good. Anyhow, before I remove the makeup, I want to show you the under eye area where I apply the Aquaphor and the Scott Barnes trick. Honestly, the concealer has to stay in place, I would say, for longer. It didn't fade away as it usually did. Did it crease in certain areas? Not much, barely there, just a tiny bit. I mean, like I said before, definitely I will be trying the trick with other concealers. I will be trying it also on these lines, the smile lines here. I do have a big line right here. I do have a line right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying it and, see how it does. So far, I think it is doing great. So, removing the SPF, Tatchan, the Camellia Cleansing Oil. This doesn't leave any residue. Do one pump. And I'm just gonna remove all of this makeup that has to stay really well, I will say. And I really enjoy the Dermatology SPF. So nice, hydrating, not heavy, not too glowy. And today was wasn't like super hot. It was around what, perhaps like 70 degrees. So it wasn't super hot. It's not humid here in California, but it felt warmer than usual. You know, when sometimes the temperature seems fine, but it still feels a little bit warmer in general. That's how I felt. Oh, it feels so good to remove the makeup, friends. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Oh, love it. Love it. You know what? The Sweet Beauty mascara, it's incredible. Honestly, your lashes, they're gonna stay perk up throughout the entire day, and it doesn't transfer. I was honestly a little bit concerned about the mascara transferring onto the concealer because there's the Aquaphor underneath. It didn't. It's all good. Okay, and to wash my face, nothing fancy. I have been using this CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin for years, and I use this amount. Nice. It's creamy, but it's not oily. It just feels like a nice cream. And you're gonna be like, Jacqueline, your hair, put it out of the way. Don't care right now, friends. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wash my hair. And it's gonna be a different story, so I'm not concerned about it. night skin. You can see my dark and gray circles. Oh my gosh, they're terrible. Oh gosh, this feels so good. Taking off everything feels just amazing. Next to Dermatology Necklace Serum. This is full of peptides, ceramides, it does have panthenol, it does have niacinamide too. So it's kind of like a mix, a cocktail of the different active ingredients that it helps to soothe the skin so well, and it absorbs super fast on the skin. So usually I will go with a toner and whatnot, but tonight is my night of tretinoin. So I try to simplify it on the nights of tretinoin. I also use Matrixyl Synth 6, which is from Timeless, but I ran out of that one and my CoQ10, which I have already repurchased. I'm just waiting for them to come. Usually the CoQ10, I use it in the morning. The Matrixyl, I use both morning and night. So that's that. And my skin is not damp, it's not sticky right now, so I'm gonna go with my tretinoin. And I use very little amount, literally a pea size, like such. And if you're wondering, the strength that I use is 0.05. So I just put a little bit, I disperse it first on the tip of my fingers. I'm just gonna spread it evenly. I try to do not put it too close to my eyes or to my mouth. And I just massage gently. Now, I'm not using this tretinoin on my neck, and not because it's too much for me. I think I'm doing fine on the times that I have done it, but because I'm gonna self-tan tonight, I don't wanna be dealing with, you know, the tretinoid or any active from here down. An alternative that I use during the nights that I don't use the tretinoin is the Maylove the Moonlight. This is a really fantastic retinol super serum alternative. Look at this color. Now, one of my advice is use a black PJ if you are going to use these, because it's not going to stay in your pajama permanently. You're going to be able to wash it, but FYI. The tretinoin, I'm pretty sure it has absorbed pretty well. And I'm going with the Nia 10 by Maylove. This is a calming serum with niacinamide 10%. So niacinamide is usually like this, a little bit cloudy. And this is super soft and smoothing, and I just pat everywhere. And to seal it off, Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. This is the Big Mama, like super size, which is great. This is nice sticking consistency. Another great one too is the Overnight Repair, the Indigo one. That's amazing too. So just use either one, it's fine. Should be all good. Okay, friends, there you have it. Very simplistic nighttime skincare routine with tretinoin. I just try to be like super gentle everywhere. And that's that. As per usual, the Laneige lip mask. I don't know about you, but these last me forever. So a little bit over here, and that's that. Voila! Let's get the hair brush. Sometimes I alternate a couple products. Either I oil it with this coconut miracle oil and just the tips. I don't take it up, not even mid chaff. I really like to just go from here down, just on the tips more than anything, just to protect my ends. But tonight I'm gonna use this hair ritual mask by Sisley that I have used it, you know, like forever. I love it. I love to also use it at times in the morning, and I just let it do my bun, like a sleek bun. The hair smells amazing and it doesn't look oily. It actually gives a beautiful shine to the hair. So I like to do these two at nighttime. And then tomorrow I will do all my lotions and potions for my hair. I do have a nice process. I actually want to try this new hair, well, new to me, hair mask by Coco and Eve, like a virgin. So I think I want to try that one tomorrow instead of my money mask. I know. I love my money mask, and you know that is the one and only for me, but I want to give a try to this other hair mask and see what it does, because I have heard great things about it. It'll leave your hair super nice and manageable and shiny and gorgeous and all the jazz. And I just leave this other hair mask for the nighttime. And then, now you want to tell me, are you masking too much? Yeah, I'm not. I have done this for years, and believe me, my hair has gotten to way better condition to what it was before, because I have treated hair. My hair now looks way more healthier than it used to. Sleep silk scrunchie. Just gonna put it up, and because we want to do the self tanning, I'm just gonna use this claw clip, and voila, that's that. Now I just need to wash my hands, and then I'm gonna go with the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey Valley Bronzing Foam, and I got it in the shade dark. This is the one that my oldest daughter, she uses it, she raves about it. I love it too. If you watch my 100 plus gift ideas for Christmas, the holiday season, you have seen that there, and you have seen it also on a couple other videos. And usually to self tan my face, I use the one by Sisley. This is an excellent product if you want to add just a little bit of color to your face. Like say you don't want to put makeup and you want to match a little bit your body. This is such a good one. I do have this back applicator. So first time that I'm going to use it, because I usually just use it, and this is handy when you don't have anybody to help you. This is my tan. I think it looks pretty good. Mom leg, daughter leg. We have done some damage in our knees too. They're now so good. Change of plans. Clients just call me saying that they are gonna arrive a little bit earlier than expected. So that means I need to leave my hair wet and just using a little scrunchie from Silk. That's all what I'm gonna do, because there's nothing else that I can literally do. I already applied my sunscreen. Today I'm using this one by La Roche-Posay. It is the Anthelios AOX SPF 50. It's a serum. Like I said, I already applied it on my face, but if you want to see the consistency, it's really nice. A little bit runny, but super hydrating. It is like a serum, like the name says. So usually I will go with a super good, but I just want to show you how it looks, in addition to show my tan, because I'm excited about it. Let's go ahead. I know maybe not the best time to do a try on of this new Fenty Beauty Soft Lid Foundation. Okay, it does have a nice consistency. It is not really super liquidy. I really enjoy spreading my foundation skin tints with my hands. I don't mind. I also like to use obviously brushes and beauty sponge. I will do a mix, but sometimes when I know a foundation is supposed to be like super glowy, I like it this way. Let me turn off this light here. See if you can see better. Oh yeah, I think you can see it better here. I think the shade is pretty good. It matches my tan. Just need to apply a little bit on my ears, because otherwise it's gonna look kind of weird. It's looking really pretty. I will show you how it looks also outside. Okay, maybe not the wise idea to do too, but I'm gonna go back again and do the Scott Barnes trick. You know, my friends, I really want to try it, and I'm gonna use another concealer today, so I'm just gonna put it under my eye area. Hopefully I'm not regretting this. I hope so. And I'm gonna go with House Labs concealer that you know I truly love. Also top 10 concealer for coverage, longevity, and all the good things. My La Mer, I still have a lot of these, so that's why I'm not using the purpley one. Just to plump on my lips a little, but without the pain. Brows, Gucci Broom. I really like this brow pencil from Gucci. They have a couple. They have the one that is more precise, and then they have this one that is more like a powder formulation. Let's blend this concealer. Yeah, I feel definitely the grip from the Aquaphor stick. So I think that's the reason, the main reason why he uses it. I mean, aside that it will give you definitely hydration, it's kind of like using, not necessarily technically Vaseline, but kind of. But it does have, you know, that grip to it. So it helps for the product to stay there. Now, usually with this concealer, I do not set, and I'm not gonna set it. I just decided to do not set it. Let me just do one dot and one dot. 10 minutes to finish this and head out of the door so I can find parking. Yep. I need to make sure I find parking. Okay, friends, so far so good. Is this foundation too dark for me? Let me just blend right here. A little more. The foundation. Let's just take a look. Bronzer, Giorgio Armani, and I'm using the shade 100. 90 looks nice, but it turns a little too orangey. I mean, doré, but I think too light for my skin tone. I think I like it 100 more now that I have been using it for over a month. Gray bronzer from Armani. Let's try the Cosas Blush is Life, and I got it in the shade Bliss. Love this marble eyes situation here. It looks so pretty. Going with a Chico Huda brush. Ooh, you picked up plenty. And this is kind of like a peachy pink, which it gives me the beauty of both worlds, you know, not too pinky and not too peachy, and it looks super healthy and so beautiful. I mean, can you see it? I promise I will take you outside and show it to you. Emerald Dusk from Tom Ford. I'm just gonna go with the deepest shade, and don't be afraid, it's not gonna be that deep. Depending on the brush that you use, you can just dust it. Taking this shade all over the mobile lid to this shade, and this is a Sonia G brush. Satin Kajal by Victoria Beckham. In love, completely in love with this shade, Cinnamon. Such a beautiful shade, and I'm just gonna barely there. Mascara, again, Sweet Beauty. I'm enjoying very much this brand. I'm gonna try more from them. Okay, friends, we are ready to rock and roll. My camera actually shut down. Did I put this backwards? No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, here is my final makeup look. I will be leaving everything as per usual in the description box below. Let's go to the tasting.
Gorgeous shrimp on top that is paired with our classic pisco sour. Beautiful spread. It is. I'm sorry to anyone that's not gonna. I don't. It's so hard to pick one.
Help us.
I know. Trust me. The first time I came to eat here, I immediately came back the next week and said I'm so bored.
Yeah.
Like, I just cannot not be here all the time.
Dream about it.
is over. The couple, they were just so happy, and they were just the sweetest. Sweet couple. I'm just so happy. Usually the tastings run like an hour and a half, 2 hours stop, but we were seated there for 3 hours. Like talking, if we knew each other for like forever, it was incredible. So thank you for making me company on this vlog video style, getting ready for summertime. Look at the beautiful weather. Oh, and giving you a quick update. Loving this foundation. No wonder it's going viral. Look at the beautiful glow. And then the hack from Mr. Scott Barnes, it's really good. I mean, to say that it will not completely crease, I think is perhaps stretching it a little, because I see a little bit of a crease right here, which I can just tap it. But what I have noticed is that it extends the longevity of the concealer, which means, like, for example, if I would have set it, this concealer is super good, the one from House Labs. So if I will have set it, perhaps it will last a little bit longer. But yeah, other than that, loving my makeup. And the blush from Kosas, let me tell you, is it lasting? It's there. Perhaps not, it's not as strong and not as pigmented. You can build it up. Is it super fading away? Just a little, not too much. I mean, it's still there. It is still there. Okay, friends, thank you for making me company.